is my name. I'm the education officer here.
Okay.
So in order to educate them, just even the kids and everybody, we emphasize that when you are stranded somewhere in some town, instead of trusting an individual and seeking a refuge, and in the night your head is off your body or another thing, the best place to ask for help is to ask for the location to the chief's palace.
Oh, okay.
If you can't get the chief's palace, the nearest police station.
Yeah.
So you're welcome to the chief's palace.
Oh, thank you. Thank
so
you.
As part of entertainment in the chief's palace, we have flutes for entertainment. This is made from a horn of an animal. This is from bamboo, and we use it for music and entertainment to entertain ourselves. But this is called a war horn.
Okay.
Yeah. In the past, we had our warriors guarding all our villages. Sometimes they climb the highest tree and they are watching over, or they either go to the apex of the mountain to safeguard our communities. And when there is a danger oncoming, this is what they blow, the war horn, to inform everybody that there is a danger coming, prepared to defend yourself. The maracas is used in entertainment as well.
Okay.
Abaja, you speak for it?
Oh, Papa.
Yeah. They can't lay beats alone. I think I have to replace that one. Yeah, so just for entertainment. And the drums. We have different kinds of drums. We have the one that is meant for entertainment, and the one that is meant solely for communication. This, for instance, in my village, when the chiefs want to meet.
Which of the villages?
At Tandume.
Elefica.
Just 30 minutes drive from here.
Oh, okay.
You know Sabiopa Road? Yeah, that road. So this one, when we want to meet with the community members, we play this at home. It's not a very large community. But with the current, expansion of communities, what we now have is the PA system. But once you hear the sound of this drum, it means that the elders want to meet the whole community.
Yeah.
So the rest are for obobo and stuff. We also have the talking drum, which is also installed, and it's also for communication. When you go to Ipiboji, the school there, they play the talking drum. We don't ring drums.
I went to Maui Primary, Maui JSS.
I went to Bishop Herman.
And then I went to Malco Girls.
Oh, okay. So these are the state swords.
Okay.
Now these swords, for this in particular, the smaller one, is used to take the oath of allegiance. When our chiefs are being installed, they have to swear to us that they will protect us at all times. So this is what they do. They also use it in dancing. When they are in the palanquin. But these ones are held by the bodyguards. But they are heavier. They are not for fighting anymore. And just for decoration. When the whose portrait is over there, sitting in public, for instance, you see them holding some of these things. In modern times, they also hold guns. Now, we call this the linguist staff. The linguist staff is a symbol that this particular person is ordained by the community as the chairman. Yeah. Without this, nobody recognizes your power.
Okay.
Yeah. And the carving are in different symbols: the snail, the tortoise, the pussycat, the lion. It all tells different stories. Sometimes it is based on their migrational stories. Sometimes it tells the nature of your invitation. When you have been invited by the chief and the linguist comes with this, it is presumed to be peace.
Okay.
So you pick the snail,
the
tortoise, they go into their shell, they don't bite. But don't try putting your hand in the edges of the tortoise.
That will finish it.
I heard the I've never experienced it.
It will finish it.
This is the cat. No, the cat is a very friendly animal.
Yeah.
But when it senses little danger, the claws are out. It's just telling us that have the freedom to live at peace with everybody, but be careful.
Yeah.
So you see the cat, very friendly with you. Won't tell coin listen.
Yeah.
Very costly.
Agile,
Yeah. That is the lion. As for the lion, you already know it. It's not a peaceful. It's not a peaceful message at all. That is the symbol of the snail. The snake.
The snake. Okay.
Yeah. The snake symbolizes wisdom to us.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the snake is not a demon.
No, even though they say it's a serpent and all that, it symbolizes wisdom. It is believed that it was wise enough to be able to deceive Adam and Eve. You know, so the snake symbolizes wisdom. This is what we call a sipim chair. Actually, this chair is from Eastern region. It's here because of we wanted to represent the cultural diversity of the old Volta region.
Okay.
Uti people speak.
Yeah.
The tree. So it's a chair that the chiefs in the past judge our political cases with in it. Yeah. The Queen Mother sits here, the chief sits here, and then they listen to our issues. Then once they pass judgment, it is final. So we call it isipim. When they say something is isipim, like there's no way, this is it. Yeah, you've come to a standstill.
Yeah.
Meaning whatever is said in this chair.
That it holds. Yeah.
So a representation of elders of the community at the chief's palace. It's not just the chief and the queen mother you see at the chief's palace. Elders like us. Now this is the stools that our chief sits on. This is carved in the symbol of the elephant. It is believed, it is believed that the elephant, you know, when he passes here, it creates a big path for other animals to follow. So we believe it's a pace setter. So the symbol of this chair is telling us that the one who is sitting on it, the chief or the elder who sits on this chair, is a pace setter. He likes fighting for others to follow.
Yeah.
Let's go to the other side. Oh, we are not listening. Now we spin and read. It is called what was in. So when you spin and get to 1471, the first arrival of the Portuguese. The Portuguese that first arrived here.
Okay, on our
British
shores.
and the Germans, no, they were late. They are the ones that started the slavery thing. When you go to the 16th to the 19th century, that was the most intensive period of the slave trade.
Okay.
I would like to tell you that the slave trade didn't just happen because the whites were like just wicked and they live at the shores. You get it? So it's our own people that captures the weak ones for the want of booties, sugar, schnapp, and then what do you call it? Clothes. Those were the three things that they were trading in.
Okay.
So you catch a fellow human being, bring them, then you come for sugar or a bottle of schnapp. That is what happened. So the whites were not necessarily raiding our villages and arresting us and sending away. It's our own people. When you get to the Cape Coast Castle, you will see it depicted there very well because such a castle they are in.
Yeah.
How do they get black folks that lives behind the wall inside there and chain them away? People
So our own people started it.
And you heard of our migration from Wochie?
Yes.
It was in the 17th century.
Okay.
Let me just tell you much more about Abokoli.
Okay.
Abokoli was believed to be very wicked to us.
Very
which of course
wicked.
you know, Do you know some of the things that he was doing to us?
Making our people, is it some rope, some...
You heard something like that?
Yeah.
He was asking us to use clay to make ropes.
Yeah.
Which was an impossible
Yeah.
task. Even if you had done it, it would have been a wonder by now.
Yeah.
Fine, but the wicked part was when he was asking us to mix mortar, the mud, with cracked bottles.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we didn't have boots at the time, so it was cutting us. You know, let me use the word us. So that was what was happening. And when you study the story at the time, Agokoli was eventually also dealing into slavery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he couldn't get the schnapp bottles for free anywhere.
Yeah.
You need to present a slave and get a bottle, then you drink, then you use the bottle for whatever. So it eventually exposes him as a slave trader as well. So that is some of the reasons why we left him. So he goes on, when you spin, you read more. In 1847 was when the Germans arrived at Keta.
Okay.
We call them the Brahman Mission, the Eʋes Church.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was from that time till 1884 when at the Berlin conference, the Europeans decided to share Africa among them, and then they also decided to rule us politically.
Yeah.
When they came, they were just missionaries, they were not ruling us. So as a matter of fact, at a point in time, Ketacracy people did not even know the Germans were their colonial masters.
Yeah.
Until the Germans wrote to them to sort of
start paying
levies
tax to them.
to the colonial government. So you are also ruling us. So the presence of the Germans was a good news to us.
Yeah.
Because they weren't wicked like that as the British were. And those times we were actually producing cotton, coffee on big plantations and exporting it to Europe.
Okay.
When you go to Togo, they had a railway that transport the cotton and the coffee to the what do you call it, for export at the time. So it was a good news when the Germans were with us.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk about the rest of the German story over there.
Okay.
The school children as well.
Yeah.
They are studying about the heroes of Ghana. Everybody knows the name Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
But we don't want to celebrate others.
Who is Kwame Nkrumah?
Fathers,
The woman also.
Yeah. So we are also showcasing some of our founders in Volta region.
Yeah.
Dr. Ephraim was with the EP Church, a musician. Let me use that simple term.
Yeah.
He composed the Nya Deyin Balo and it was translated into Twi in 1929.
Wow.
Yeah. In Yen
Yeah,
Assassin. The Twi version is more popular because the Ashantis like showcasing things more than the Eʋes. So he actually liked dressing like this to the podium to preach.
Yeah.
Even when he's been punished, he maintained his maybe a photo.
Cool.
Yeah. You know Michel Camp in Accra?
Yes, Michel.
It's named after Brigadier Joseph Michel.
Oh.
He's from Hoya.
I see.
Yeah. He was a pilot in the Ghana Army, had a plane crash in Kumasi and died.
Oh.
So Michel Camp is because of a Voltarian. Everybody here is a Voltarian, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
we just
nice.
want to showcase our Voltarians. This is the
It's
first
Volta
woman,
Museum.
female lawyer in Ghana. It's also from Keta.
Wow.
Madam Annie Root of a German period.
Okay.
You know, when the Germans came, they were having fun with our women.
So annoying.
So I don't blame them. I mean, our women were beautiful at the time. So.
Oh, we are so beautiful.
Yeah. And when they live with us, they become part of us. They realize how valuable we are.
Yeah.
Unlike these stories that you hear from them, thinking we are still in the mud. And
Yeah.
this man developed the herbal medicine center very well.
Oh,
Did a lot
okay.
of research
No, mercy.
into herbal medicine. Yeah. Mr. Raphael Ennis is the first Ghanaian to win the Nobel Peace Prize in 1948
Yeah, I've heard about
when the Second
him.
World War ended. But he actually died at the age of 40.
So young.
Yeah.
It's from
Keta.
Keta.
Yeah.
Oh,
There are a
nice.
lot of Keta people there.
Oh, yes.
You know where?
They are so-
Professor.
Oh, that's Professor
Mr. Jobo.
Jobo.
Yeah. He's the one.
He
that-
started Malco School, so
Yeah.
I know his story quite
Yeah,
well.
he actually was the one that what do you call it, reformed our basic education system for us. So I keep telling Ghanaians who come here, stop going to Nigeria. Okay, TB Joshua is there, so I'm not sure Ghanaians will be going there. But there's another one, Winners Chapel. They keep going to what do you call it, Nigeria as if God is a Nigerian.
Don't
Even if
mind
God is an
them.
African, he can't be a Nigerian. He has to be a Ghanaian.
Of course, we have Jobo
Yeah.
right here with us.
You've heard of
Yes,
The first Miss
the
Ghana.
first Miss Ghana.
Yeah. Monica Blanc. She's from Alabama.
Oh.
She's the reason why they call us the number nine. Yeah, because her tag was number 9.
You know, people actually think that the
It's
number 9 thing is.
Number 9.
Yeah.
They thought it was a regional allocation. No, it's because of
Yeah. Yeah. She's so beautiful.
Yeah. When you go to Kokwe, right in the middle of the road, there's a statue there
For her.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Dr. William Komala Amwaku was one of the first, executive director of the National Theatre.
Oh, okay.
Madam Esther Okulu.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's from Peki. The factory is in
Is
Medina.
she still alive?
She's dead. She died in 2002. By then I was in Medina.
Oh.
Yeah. She was also a founding member of the Women's Bank, the different Women's Bank.
Okay.
They are still producing her things.
Yeah, Nkulenu. Now they have so many other things.
Yeah. Pastor Robert Kwame was also with the EP Church. In 1932, he traveled to Germany, and by then Hitler was the Nazis were the one. Yeah. So he was earmarked to be killed, and because of the affiliation with the EP Church, the Germans protested against.
Oh.
It became public knowledge.
Yeah.
So we celebrate him.
So he was killed there?
No, he wasn't killed actually. He became a public knowledge. The secret became public knowledge, and the Germans demonstrated against it.
Okay.
So he was safe to hold his programs and came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Ho here.
Yeah. This is
Philip Baho.
Yeah, our national anthem. Eʋes are doing a lot.
Oh yes, we've contributed so much.
Mr. Christian Conclave is also the one that translated the English Bible into Ewe.
Oh.
Yeah, he's also from Keta.
Philip Baho is from Vuje. Where
Yeah.
it's in Keta.
Keta, yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Fokojo Maugbe. Yeah, Fokojo Maugbe.
Okay, let's start here. A typical family house in Volta region,
Okay.
where the grandfather or
The famous Akpasa.
yeah, the father is always in Akpasa, probably married to different wives, Some are preparing food, soup, grinding pepper, The dog is also watching on. In the past, it's cool to marry more than one wife.
Try it now.
Like, the women will kill you. A typical market day in Aflau. We're also showing you what happens at the seashore. Yeah. You see this woman is wearing a hat?
Yeah.
This is wearing a cap. Now, normally you don't go to fishing dressed like this.
Okay.
So you're just depicting to us that when the fishermen come from sea and the catch is big, everybody in the community joins.
To help.
Yeah, including him.
Yeah.
That's our former president.
Oh,
They love
Papa J.
And that couldn't
do.
Yeah. This is a painting showing Mount Gemi.
Okay, Amejope.
Yeah, it's the highest human settlement in Ghana. It's very cold. Even if you get there in a hot afternoon, you feel the coldness. I've been there before.
Yeah. How far is it from here? I learned it's 10 cities when you pick a car from here. I'll definitely visit.
I'd like to go with you. Okay, so now let's talk about puberty rights.
Okay.
Puberty rights are performed for the ladies like you in the past. And it's not a bad thing. It's just part of our culture.
Okay.
Our people had scientific reasons. When I say scientific, like verifiable reasons for doing certain things. It's only that they don't write it down and they don't tell you. You grow up to understand it.
Yeah.
You get it? In the past, when you attain the age of 16 about, that's when you are mature for marriage. And they perform this rite for you. You are supposed to be a virgin for the rite to be performed.
Okay.
To be successful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it is assumed curses will follow you when you are a man.
Yeah.
Now, the essence of doing that was to check it. teenage pregnancy. Yeah. Even though teenage pregnancy along the line was coming, but it wasn't as massive as it was those days.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the reason why the girls are allowed to expose their upper body like this part are always covered, was to allow the men to be attracted. You know, it's natural when a man sees your breast and when you are young like that, they get attracted. The reason is that they feel the girls are mature, so they must attract men to them to marry them. So that's how they are dressed like that. And, you know, it looks like it's a cake to people. These days you don't necessarily need to look at somebody's breast to
No,
So this is how we dress them now.
Oh, so they still do the tradition?
Yeah, they still do it. Especially the people of Somania areas, they do the depot very well, and the Gans also do it. But the Eʋes community, Central Kofi and some areas do it. But
it's really
Christianity is taking away all our
culture.
And there's teenage pregnancy,
everywhere.
Child. These cultural values that were instilling discipline into us is gone. And the Bible, they read the Bible and
they still do the bad things anyway.
But those days, the culture was terrifying to you. So that you don't even dare try it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so talking about the Germans again, when the Germans in the First World War, 1914, you know, when the Germans were here, there were just few. There were just about 316 Germans, including.
Who came in?
There were not many. What they did was to open a radio station at Kamina in Togo. And they were transmitting in the local language. So they were scattered on the land. They could still listen in and get updated. And then in 1914, the British and the French together waged a war against the Germans. And they raised like 25,000 men against the few Germans. So the Germans lost the war. And they blew up their radio station anyway before they left. And the land was handed over to the British and the French.
So it wasn't a good thing. The division wasn't a good. So they divided the Togoland among the British and the French.
The French, because they also supply some troops from Senegal to come and fight us. So when they divided the land, this part, Volta Regional Museum, became that of the British, and Togo became that of the French. That's how can we speak two different languages now. So it's not as of now, you know, this Western Togoland they are doing. It's not a good thing they are doing. It will not work good for Volta Region. Because the same thing happens in Cameroon, where the Germans were overtaken and the French and then the English divided Cameroon among themselves. Now there's always civil, wars between.
So it means that
because
even
if
Togo, Eʋes in Togo and Eʋes in Volta comes together, we might have issues.
We won't even come together because as we speak, I have had a personal experience crossing the border to Togo. They don't treat us like we are
one people.
They look at us totally different.
Like they are Togolese and we are Ghanaians.
And speaking English and they speaking French, which one are we going to accept as our national language? You get it? So this free, Volta thing, let's forget about it. So this saw belongs to the last German governor called Adolf Frederick. And this is his chair. I was taken to the Christianborg Castle when the Germans lost the war. And we brought it back.
The Volta region. And this one?
It's just a depiction of things in the past. We have smoking pipes in Akama. One thing the British also did was when they took over, we were also producing tobacco for the British Tobacco Company. So we were smoking. And us to smoke different how they smoke it. But this is just a necklace.
Okay.
That's how we started beautification in the past. We'll talk about beads when we get there.
Okay.
And that's the Iron Age. Where we started, instead of stones for hunting and gathering, we started using iron. This is what we were using in the past. I mean, we still use it, but now, but this is for sieving. Remember the dashi?
Oh.
I don't know. Oh wow.
Aswang,
yeah. Made from clay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about beads. I love this part. You also love it.
Oh yes.
Okay. Now beads in the past were worn by royals, and then mostly our women.
Okay.
Yeah. The royals were, in Volta we don't have gold, so our chiefs wear it. So we have different kinds of beads. Glass beads, the ones that are expensive. There are beads that are like this that are selling like 6,000 now.
Wow.
When you go to, there's a bead producing firm in Eastern region. Yeah. You can get a bead like this, 6,000.
Wow.
And in the past, our women wear it against charm. When you are pregnant, your baby could be or be witch wear. So they cast spellings on it and wear it on the waist of our women. So if some witch want to do something to go against
the person.
But now, you wear it for fun.
Oh yes.
We like it.
We all wear. But when you are a teenager, your parents, your mother.
Yeah, they wear it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Edinkra symbols came from Volta region.
Okay.
By the African culture.
Yeah.
A man called Edinkra, a chief, developed the symbols and named it after himself. There are symbols in Volta region too, but nobody has put it together.
Yeah.
Just like I showed you the tortoise, all the symbols things to us in Volta region.
We'll have to.
We don't market ourselves.
We'll have to start marketing ourselves.
Members in the community drumming and dancing along the Christmas street. The chief in the final queen. And a deva showing a chief and their community members. We have another gallery there. Let's go there.
Okay. There are 2,000.
Yeah, 20,000.
20,000.
That's 20%.
The former 20,000, right?
20,000.
It's not 20%.
It was a good thing that they devalued
The devaluation.
because
Are you sure?
currency, you have to hold plenty notes. 20,000 becomes 20%. You see that? This is a new gallery open to resource here with a lot of cultural information on Volta region. Along this line, we are repeating our everyday activities as Voltarians. See the woman pregnant, carrying the baby at the back.
One holding.
Another one she's holding. She still has to go and fetch water from the well. This is selling fruits in the market. He's a farmer. Some of us are fisher folks.
Yeah. That's my name.
And you know. That is another one selling fish at the market. He's a hunter. So we are just representing all our everyday activities.
We do.
When you come, you get resource items like this to read on and do research. That is the Asogbuyam Festival. Asogbuyam for the So when you come, this is one of the festivals. Get it. You can flip through and see things first. This is also another one. That is also another one from my town. We call that Apasoli. You know, when we woke up from the watching, we walk in different groups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So each group, community celebrates its own festival.
Yes.
There are some means walk.
Oh,
They
okay.
do also, yeah. So my town, Todume, Peje, Toji, Botoku, and others. They also celebrate their Babala.
Then we need for Hogbechocho and
The Hogbechocho is also there, yeah. I need to go to those traditional councils. Yeah. You know, that meant like if you ask for transport right now,
they won't give you.
It will take more than 1 year before.
And then do you do internally? This is Togwe Kasa.
Yeah.
Oh, Swaga here. He died.
Yeah. We do IGF. I'm going to charge you for talking to you. That is our idea. But when you do that, you send it to Accra.
Hey, Ekins, I know him. Why do you send it there?
No, they can't let us manage it here. So we send it to Accra.
But then they don't give you funds.
They only send little funds during the end of the month for office management. Because of the COVID, visitors are not coming. Yeah. So when you come here and you see, this is what in the past other slaves were.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a representation of it.
Yeah.
So the very heavy slaves, they put them here, tie them on it, then they lift here, carry them.
Wow.
Yeah. But now we used to carry ships.
Okay.
And you know, it's goats. When you go to the slaughterhouse, you see it there.
Oh, okay.
I call them our never better talk about
chilling back.
In the past.
Yeah. I've never seen that one before.
Yeah. This is very old. This one here, these days, when at home. You don't see it anymore. So you are free to take pictures. You want to take still pictures?
Yeah. Then those ones.
There's our
what we
royal
produce.
beads and our local Ewe kente. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, kente is called kete.
Ketek.
No, not tough for that. Kamaja eke.
Okay.
Can you take that ke?
Ah, ketek. That's nice. You can use it for. That's nice.
So the rate is adult is 5-6. Even I went on air last time. People were like, increase the rate because 5-6. I spent like almost 1 hour talking to you, narrating a whole lot of history.
Then another person comes.
Just 5-6. But they said no.